This is the story of how I got a ridiculously expensive yacht in Europe. Hey everyone, it's your favorite housewife, Izzy. So I used to date this guy years ago. I was 25, he was 40. He was kind of wealthy, he owned a hedge fund, but he was so unattractive. He was so unattractive that my friends named him Mr. Burns, if you get the reference. And I guess when I was in the relationship, I didn't realize how unattractive he was until my girlfriend reminded me last night. But you know, I wasn't there for his looks. And honestly, I've never really wanted to date a man for their looks. I always need to be the good looking one in my relationship, and they need to be the wealthy one. I mean, obviously it's an even exchange. Anywho, we dated for about 2 years, and we went on great travels, but he had children and didn't want more children. He was adamant about that, and I did. So we knew that it was going to come to an end, but we did a little bit of traveling, and one of our trips were to Athens to look at a boat that he was gonna rent for the summer with his kids to do the Greek islands. And I remember going with him to Athens and picking out this boat and thinking I was going to be on this trip because I did love his children and everything was gonna be great. And I think it was like December. And March, he met someone else and broke up with me. Someone who he said didn't want children and, was just more age appropriate for him. And I wanted kids, it wasn't gonna work out anyway. So we break up, but this trip was always on my mind because I had planned this whole beautiful yacht trip and all the islands, and it was on my mind. Mind you, he ended up marrying the woman that he left me for and having 3 kids. So sisters, if a man doesn't want to give you what you want, find someone else because he's not, and he might give it to someone else. Don't waste your time. Fast forward 20 years, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take that trip by myself. I decided that I'm going to book the trip. I'm not going to be cheap. I booked the most beautiful 100-foot yacht for me and my family, just us, because I got rid of all the stragglers that were looking to freeload, and honestly, they couldn't afford this trip anyway. I bought me and my roommates some business class, first class seats to Athens. That's where we're meeting, and we are going to do the Cyclades Island, I don't know, for 10 days on this amazing boat, and I'm so excited. And you know what? No man is gonna cancel it. So those are my summer plans, and I know you're gonna follow me to stick around and see how this goes. I hope it's not too toxic, but you know what? The staff is kind of cute. They sent me some photos and I was like, whoa. A few of my friends are coming, the ones that can't afford to be there. Just point that out, so when you see them on my show, you'll know which ones are gonna afford to be there. So get ready for a little Slovaki snack. Is that what it's called? Slovaki or gyro snack. Love a giant gyro snack. Stay toxic, my friends. Let me know your summer plans. New York City summer housewife plans are approaching, and it's driving me up the f***ing wall. I understand that New York in the summer is for the poor and the ugly. I understand that we have to get out of here. At pickup today, one of the moms was like, are we gonna be seeing you in Hamptons this summer? And I literally was like, no. And she was like, why? I was like, it's just not my scene. Meanwhile, I'm thinking to myself, no, Susan, you're not gonna see me in the Hamptons, hanging out with you and your spouse, looking like everything's perfect when you and I both know he's banging the waitress at Bond Street. And you're not gonna see me in the Hamptons because I'm not paying $30,000 a month to rent a house while you all send your kids away to summer sleepaway camp. If I get a house with a pool, it's for my kids. But I'm not gonna bring them there because your kids are at sleepaway camp. No, Susan, I'm not going. I am going to have a Sophia Loren summer. I will be on my 100-foot yacht. I am not sharing it with any other families. I am renting it all on my own because I don't really want to see any of you guys. I want you guys to talk about me while you're drinking white wine. I don't want to talk about people like me while I'm drinking white wine. And then after my European summer, I will probably head to Central Latin America, where I always do for the rest of the summer. I will be traveling all summer. I will not be sitting by a pool drinking white wine with you guys. Unless the house is on f***ing Doom Road, I'm not going, and we're not exactly there yet, so there's no reason to go. Might as well just get a house in the middle of New Jersey. There's no point.
I like her, she's fun. I mean, her boat trip sounds amazing, especially like Greece and all the islands in Athens. It sounds incredible. Love that. I think again, like with her old partner, it's kind of sad. I completely get why she's with him. But still, he's telling her he doesn't want kids and then he's like bidding her off for someone else, marrying her and then having 3 kids. How annoying. But I have never actually watched Is it Beverly Hills Housewives, like those sort of shows? I've never watched it, so I'm presuming she's from the New York one. But fair enough, if money gets you what you want, use it. 30 grand for a house in the Hamptons though, my lord. That's so much money. God. I don't even know what to say, that's like a lot of money. I'm presuming she has like beef with her friends or something as well, who can't afford to go on the holiday or try to leech on. But like how she said to her friend that, why would I take my kids to this place when your kids are in summer school? Like, there's just no point, I'd rather go on my yacht. Which I would rather go on a yacht. I would genuinely rather go to Greece on a yacht than sit in like, I don't even know how the Hamptons work, like a hotel or whatever, by a pool. Why would I do that? There's a yacht calling for me. Kind of sad though about her ex-partner and those kids. Like, if you've got a really good relationship with the kids, it is sad to cut it off. But again, I like how she's thought about this trip. I would be really upset if someone broke up with me and I'd have a really good trip like that. And she's used her own money, didn't it? Girl power. But I love that, yeah. That was so nice.